1 year later, journalists are still locked in a legal battle with DPS over access to public records about the Uvalde shooting. More than a dozen news organizations, including KHOU, which owns KHOU 11, filed a lawsuit against the agency last August.
Investigative reporter Cheryl Mercedes traveled to Austin back in March when a judge heard the case. Cheryl, are we any closer yet to a decision?
Well, Len, Mia, the short answer is there's no telling. In Texas, there's no time limit on judges to make a ruling. It could be months or years. But an attorney representing the media says there is a real danger that those records could be withheld forever. When a gunman opened fire in a Robb Elementary School classroom, 376 law enforcement officers responded, including Texas DPS troopers. It took 77 minutes for officers to confront the shooter. That left victims' families, the community, and journalists wanting to know why it took so long. What went wrong?
It's important for the public to understand what happened that day because it was one of the worst attacks in our nation's history and certainly in Texas's history.
Reed Pillafont is the attorney representing journalists who have requested emails, video footage, call logs, 911 tapes, and other items that would give the public a clearer picture of what happened. The DPS denied most requests, saying the release would interfere with an ongoing investigation.
The idea that the release of these records is somehow going to compromise an investigation or prosecution is just frankly ludicrous, and it just continues to kick the can on accountability and transparency.
Some of the relatives who lost loved ones joined the lawsuit in March after DPS also denied their requests for records. Pillafont says there is a chance that the Uvalde records could remain under lock and key permanently, under what's known as the dead suspect loophole.
So there's a loophole in Texas law that if a case ends without a conviction, those records can be withheld forever. So in this case, if no one is convicted, because the shooter is dead, he won't be convicted. If no one is convicted, then these agencies can withhold these records forever.
There is a bill going through the legislature right now that could help these records become public. House Bill 30 aims to require law enforcement agencies to release records in cases like Uvalde where the suspect is dead. The Senate passed it on Monday. Len, Mia, it's the farthest it's ever gotten.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. It's a long journey ahead. Thank you, Cheryl.